Hey guys. Hey guys, JH, welcome to Practice T. We've still got our jury-rigged audio today, so it may not be great. But at least it's Saturday and there's not as many aircraft. Late in the day Saturday. Okay guys, what I want to do today is just key on how this throw works. How it works. And essentially it's if you were going to throw a ground ball to second base in baseball, you'd fire it like that, wouldn't you? You wouldn't take it through with your wrist like that, would you? You'd fire your wrist like that. Especially if you wanted to curve it, bounce it in with a curve. You'd fire it like that. That's how this wrist works, guys. It does that to its maximum efficiency as a feeling. Clearly it doesn't do that before it hits the ball. Otherwise we hit the ball over here and we'd never find it. It doesn't do that. But the feeling is that it does that. That it fires the club like that. That it gets this club past here. And if you slow down my swing, get into settings on your YouTube and slow it down to 0.25 or whatever, and have a look at post-impact. Post-impact I'm like this, because that's how I want to feel. I want to feel that. I want to feel that throwaway. I want to feel that throwaway. Now I can't get that look unless I'm feeling that throwaway, and more to the point, unless I'm doing that throwaway. So how hard do I do it? When I want to hit a full shot, as hard as I can. Particularly with the driver, I want to really throw it, because that's the only high-speed hinge in the body, guys. But I don't want to throw it like that. I want to throw it out there like that. And as I throw out, and this is the confusion, as I throw out, I throw down. I throw out, I throw wrist hinge down. That. Watch my wrist hinge here. It's there. There. That's what squares the club face up, guys. That squares the club face up. You don't want to just throw it out like that, because that's scooping and shoving. And guys, believe it or not, the more you can rotate the shaft, the faster it'll go. The faster the club head will go. Shaft rotation is a big plus in terms of getting the club head really moving, and more to the point, squaring up the club head. I actually feel like I do that. That's what I feel like. Wow. There. I'm turning the club into the ground like that. That's what I feel like. I don't do that, but I feel like that. And if you've got any type of, semblance of decency or just proficiency in your golf swing mechanics, you won't get that look in your golf swing. You'll get that look in your golf swing. You will try as hard as you can to fire that club head away. Throw it away as much as you can. But you won't achieve that if you start down from the top of the swing with that nice, smooth drop toss. Just drop toss. Here, wow. We don't want to go, oh. So as soon as you do that, this comes out. This hip gets out of the way, right butter comes out. We don't want any of that. We want the quiet bird's body and the flapping wings. We want the arms to be really active and the body to be just totally passive. Now one of the guys posted up today, and I think it's Rene Bourgeois, he said that he's increased his swing speed from 93 miles an hour to 118 and he hasn't shown us yet what it is and what he's doing. He said he's got a stretching program. Well, I'd like to have that stretching program, but he's done something dramatic, guys, because for every 1 mile an hour in your driver swing, it equates to about 3 or 4 yards in distance. So if you're taking your swing speed up 20 miles an hour, that's like 60, 70 yards. And I would say that someone that swings at 93 and someone that swings at 118, which is like Rory McIlroy, compared to me, he would be 60, 70 yards past me. And that's the difference in that type of swing speed. Now, I don't think I can ever get there, but I know that by trying to get this going as hard as I can I've increased my swing speed. I have increased it, no question. And how do I increase it? Guys, I just try and do that. And I try and do it as aggressively and as hard as I can without getting my body into it. That's the point. I want to do that without getting my body into it and without firing my shoulders. I want to fire my arms, my hands, arms and wrists. But I want to fire the hand down like that. It's like an augering thing. It's like, there, I'm going to fire the wrist. There. There. I'm going to throw it. There. That's the feeling I want. It's a throwdown. That's exactly the feeling I want. That's what I want. That's the feeling I want. So I'm just going to hit the ball. I haven't had a warm up or anything. I'm just going to hit the ball really hard here with the intention of getting the speed up and the intention of getting this in my golf swing. That. Now that sidearm throw to second base, that ground ball, is that action, but with the lead hand attached. It's that action. It's there. There. Now I'm just going to try and mince this. Just get it going as hard as I can, but as smoothly and as softly as I can. Now there's a bit of a dichotomy there. Because I'm saying that I want to really get that head moving, but I don't want to get it moving, you know, in an ungainly fashion. Now this is a dead cold golf swing. Now first swing of the day. And that's dead straight, okay. Backswing was a little choked off because I'm tight. But I really felt that I got the club head moving. Really felt like it was going. Come on. So I've got no trouble keeping the feet down, guys, none. You know why? Because I'm not driving with my trail foot or my trail hip. My trail side, I'm just not driving with it. It's just supporting the arm swing. That's all it's doing. That's all the body is doing, is supporting the arm swing. And the smoother and slower I can take it back and just get that little drop, that little fall before I get after it. Okay, I'm warmed up after 3 shots. Guys, if I never hit the ball any better than that, I'll be happy. Because that's a perfect golf shot. And that's maximum efficiency for me. I can't get better contact on the ball than that. I've never had better contact on the ball than that. Ever. Not ever. That is just exquisite contact. And I'm just trying to do that. Now clearly I'm not doing that. I'm not casting. I'm just drop tossing. And I'm doing into out, guys. You've got to keep these closed. If you don't keep those closed and try and keep your knees flexed and your hips closed, you'll fire it and the ball will go over there. Don't want that. Got 5 iron here, guys. Most of the time I start my practice sessions with 5 irons. Okay, so here we go. Now stop it. Stop your video. You'll see me here like this. That's where I want to be. I don't want to be there. I don't want that. I don't want this. I hate that. As soon as I do that, I just don't get any release. I get sort of I don't know what I get. I get sort of a blocky, you know, pushy, shovey type shot with no release on it. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Okay, watch this. Guys, that's got to look like a free arm swing. Why has it got to look like a free arm swing? Because it is a free arm swing. It's incredibly free, amazingly free as an arm swing. I don't know if I was too close there to the camera there and you couldn't see the ball. But if I go back too far, you can't hear me. I'll have my good audio back next week. Watch this, guys. This is going to be maximum acceleration. I'm going to try and fire the club head off the end of the shaft. I'm going to hit this very hard, but soft hard. And why you say, JH, why would you say hit your iron hard? I'm just trying to find out my brink of disaster point where I swing too hard and the body comes in. At the moment I haven't found that. So which means I haven't been utilising my maximum potential. They are laser shots. Guys, the things that I have to work on to make my swing work is the slow tempo in the backswing. Of course, the heavy golf club, feeling heavy, so I can negative load it. And 5 o'clock nose. 5 o'clock nose for me is important. Anybody who doesn't know what 5 o'clock nose is? Clock here, looking at it. 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I want to keep my nose pointed at 5 o'clock. That keeps the shoulder back and keeps my shoulders closed when I hit the ball. That's what I want to do. Come on, sit into the soggy legs. Hip lock. Now that probably looks pretty smooth, but I tell you, I'm going at it. I said to Freddie Couples once, I said, I can't believe how you get so much club head speed and hit the ball so far and you just look like you're having a practice swing, there's no effort in it. And he just said, he said, you can't believe it. He said, I'm going at that as hard as I can. He said, if you think I'm just swinging easy. He said, I just disguise it in a swing. But my head is there, I'm trying to hit the ball very hard, but I just disguise it in my golf swing. And we were talking about a driver. He said, no point in pulling the driver unless you're going to hit it as hard as you can. It's maximum distance golf club. Don't pull it unless you're going to hit it maximum distance, or try to hit it maximum distance. Tom Watson had exactly the same attitude, as did Jack Nicklaus and, of course, Mo Norman. And I said to Mo Norman one day, Mo, if you want to get another 20, 30 yards, what do you do? He said, I hit it harder. And then he stopped, he said, but to hit it harder, I coil more. I put more effort into the coil. It means he's making a bigger turn, or trying to make a bigger turn, and he said, but I go after it when I start down. When I want to get it going, I go after it. He said, you've got to go after it. You can't develop more speed unless there's more effort and more intention. That's the reality. You can say I'm going to swing really slow, and you'll get very, very slow result ball flight. I can swing really smoothly and hit the ball nowhere. Watch this. That's 5 iron going about 150 instead of 175. Nice and smooth but no speed. Nice and smooth but no speed. Okay, try and get that smoothness with some speed, Jay. Come on, see how much speed can you put in? That's about as hard as I can hit it. Now that was the only thing I get out of that when I hit it really hard is a little power draw. A little 2-3 yard power draw. Because I'm getting a lot of turn down and obviously getting a little bit more into out. That's just idiosyncratic in my golf swing. And guys, talking about my golf swing, a number of people have mentioned in the last month or so and asked for me to get some ball flight, TrackMan, distances and ball flight and directional, that type of stuff. Guys, there's no point. I'm not trying to escape the issue, but there's no point. You don't want to see what I do, because it's not you, and it's no relationship to you. It's no relativity to you. The way I hit is the way I hit it. There's no point in seeing me hit the ball flight great, and then you can't do it. What's the point? All I try to do on the JH practice tee is proffer swing mechanics opportunities to try. The things I say, what the mechanics I employ do for my golf swing are what they do for my golf swing. It's not relative to you, how you apply yourself. Look, I'm a 77-year-old broken down person. What's the point? And if I hit the ball great, straight and consistent, but you can't, then you say, well, you know, the swing doesn't work. You'll only know if the swing works if you try it on yourself and you apply your body mechanics to it. Guys, I never go into TrackMan stuff. I don't do it because it's not relative. You know, what I do, even with Tiger, I never worry about Tiger's TrackMan stuff or anybody. Jason Day, what's the point? You don't swing like them. You can never swing like them. Their numbers are irrelevant. Their degree of capability is irrelevant. All I say to people is just try what I suggest to yourself, to your own golf swing. I'm never going to use TrackMan because I've never used it. I've always fitted by ball flight. I've fitted thousands of players for golf clubs, and I just fit by ball flight. I can tell what a golf ball's doing with a very close tolerance. We proved that on a track. I did that with the TrackMan guys. They couldn't believe that I could get as close as I could in giving back launch data and swing path and spin rates. I could get on a driver just by watching it. I could get on a driver, you know, within 200 RPM, 250 RPM. I can just do that. I can see ball flight. So guys, no point in asking me to bring up my data and my ball flight. It's irrelevant. What I do is what I do. I don't ask you to swing like me. All I say is try the mechanics that I suggest. That's it. That's the end of the sermon. Okay? Now, but you can try and hit it this hard if you want to. Now, that shot there, come off the blade great, but because I just didn't have the 5 o'clock nose that I want, the blade was open a little bit. Blade was open just a tiny bit, and I just got a little push, a little 5-yard push. And that's the worst shot you'll get with channel lock. Because the path is in to out all the time, you can only get, you know, one shot, push draw or a push. One has the club face closed to the path, and the other one has the club face open to the path. They're the only two things that you can get. And I just didn't slap release it hard enough. Or more to the point, not enough thumb down. But that's not going to kill me on the golf course. Certainly hitting into a green, just be right side of the green. The right side of the flag. The quieter the body, the faster the arms go. Totally contrary to what everybody tells you you should do in a normal golf swing. Normal golf swing like this. I hate this. Ball up there. As soon as I go back to the ball up the front, I just feel like all my weight's on the lead side. Normal golf swing. Gonna just whip that left side out of the way. Look at this, trail side up. Guys, that's a drag. I dragged that. Hit it solid, but dragged it. Can't drag the ball with channel lock. Can never drag the ball with channel lock. And gee, that feels awful. I'll just hit another one. Because I just want to feel how bad a conventional swing feels compared to channel lock now. Wow, that felt terrible. Look at this. I feel terrible over here. God, no wonder I couldn't hit shots consistently for 40 years. Wow. I can't believe, I'm going to hit another one because that feels so bad. I can't believe how bad that feels. I cannot believe how bad that feels. Look at this. Why would you ever want to do that? I have no idea where the club is on the downswing. I don't know where anything is. That's horrible. The good thing about that, to hit a couple of those shots after a while, you know how good channel lock is. That is horrible. And I have no idea where the ball's going. I know where this one's going. There's the guys out here with the ball picker. I'm going to knock this straight in the ball picker. It's easy, guys. Just got to just make the drop a little bit softer. Soft drop. Right, try and get a little bit of ready code, which is a pause. All right, now really release this hard gauge. Really get it released. That's everything done right in the protocol there. Everything. That was really, really good shot. Puts up a little bit. That's only because I got a lot of throw into that. A lot of energy in that going down that trail side. Just dead centre. Hits going, even out of this rock. They're good shots. Tempo's not as good today as it has been. I don't know why that is. Really no idea why that is. But I just feel jumpy and edgy today. Okay, make the club feel heavier, JH. Make it feel heavier. Sit down more. More connection. That's a good shot. Come on. There it is. Just got to concentrate, guys. Oh, that's a good shot. You've just got to concentrate on it. It's got to be the last part of my protocol. The last part has just got to be, you know, smooth. Just think super smooth. That was sensational. And that was more sensational. Now the tempo's good. I've been jumpy all day. Okay, last shot. Okay, now really hit into our JH, turn the club down, and try and fire the head off the golf. Yeah. There's no movement on the shot at all. Okay guys, just a couple of points that I wanted to make today. But you can't fire it too hard if you stay stable. Just there. Say you're going to hit a little wedge shot. Well, not a little wedge shot, a nuked wedge shot. My normal wedge shot's about, I don't know, 125 carry. I don't try and hit it hard, I can hit it 130. With those cobras, the 1 length clubs, I can hit it longer, because the club's longer. For me, I just hit them a long way, short irons. But this is just a normal length, and I grip this down, guys, so it's actually quite a short wedge. But I will fly this up there with this release, every bit of 125 into that little left to right wind. That's probably 125, 128. And that's motoring. And just dead straight. Absolutely blitzkrieg straight. I don't know if you can hear that contact on that microphone. That's long, that's over 130. But that's because I'm just releasing it hard, guys. Now I'll hit an abbreviated swing, but I'll have a hard release. Like a little knockdown wedge, but with a hard release. Little abbreviated backswing, carries about 110, really hard and flat. That's just a bazooka, a little punch shot. That's where you get it, guys, because you get the stability. Just punch it, keep the hands still, and let the club go past your hands. Okay, guys, just a couple of points. I'm glad I'm finishing because that plane will drown me out.